right? You can't really learn the candlestick Bible of Heikin-Ashi, all right? It doesn't play out too well. If you can read the candlestick formations and understand just certain patterns as far as when there's rejection in the market, when there's continuation in the market, when there's a fake out in the market, this will definitely help you and increase your odds of being a winner. Let's just say a winner. Increase the odds. Almost like what's that movie where with Jennifer Lawrence? Y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm reading the chat. But anyway, yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. I see it. Hunger Games, there y'all go. See, y'all knew what I was talking about. Increase the odds, right? May the odds be ever in your favor. So to increase the odds of you winning in the market, you have to put a lot of things in perspective, a lot of different confluences. And it starts with candlestick patterns. I believe it's one of the most powerful tools you can use. So you guys are in the right place studying them, because that's definitely a core foundation. So it's one of the reasons why I use candlestick patterns. I use candlestick charts. Okay, I'll go further into the patterns and stuff that I like in later on. But so the first thing I do, I have candlesticks as my chart setup, okay? The next thing I do is I pretty much wipe away everything. So if you're starting off as a newbie, you can have EMAs, which I advocate for, but I also want you to get used to looking at naked charts, okay? I want you to get used to not having a bazillion different things on your charts, all right? Because you're gonna have a lot of oscillators, RSI, stochastic, harmonics, Bollinger Bands. There's so many things you could do here, okay? Like when you literally want to add a symbol, or I'm sorry, not add a symbol, add an indicator, okay? There's so many things here that you can download, okay? Like look at all these indicators, okay? It's literally like tens of thousands of indicators for every little thing that you want, okay? You want wave trend cross, there you go. You got a wave trend cross. You want other stuff? You can literally just click everything and just candlestick pattern identified. You can click that. You want moving averages? You click that. You double strategy? You click that. Fibonacci Bollinger Band indicator. Oh wow, look, my charts look sexy, don't they, guys? They look beautiful, right? You can trade this. I can. This looks awesome. I'm super happy. I'm super happy with this setup. Yeah, this looks awesome. Yeah. Not okay. So the point is, you want to make your charts as simple as possible, because I believe as a trader who's been trading, again, almost 6 years, right? I'm literally 2 months away from being 6 years anniversary in trading. I have done it all, guys. All this stuff I've done. I've done the Bollinger Bands. I've done the stochastics. I've done the RSI. I've done the harmonics. I've done the crazy indicators, the EAs, the robots, the whatever you can think of that's a holy grail strategy or a quick way to make money in the markets that's hidden. I've done it. I've tried it. And I'm trying to tell y'all, there is no get rich quick formula with this thing. There is just not. You know what gets you? Nowhere. You know what gets you to where you want to be? Hard work, dedication. And that's just life, ain't it? It sucks, but that's just life. Okay, that's literally life for you. Okay, now my charts look like they're a rainbow. They belong in Reading Rainbow. But my point is that you want your charts as simple as possible. Okay, as simple as possible. You don't want all this stuff, right? So I'm going to delete all this. You don't want none of that. What you want is clean charts. Now, again, I have green, red. If you want to copy my style layout, I'll have my settings right here for you. So just, I think it's going to be recorded. It is recorded. So you guys will be able to see my, what is it? My symbols, right? So here are my bodies, green, red, borders, kind of dark, right? Then this dark red, wicks, gray, okay? So you can just kind of see my setup, my chart layout. If you literally want to copy the setting, this is it right here, bow. Okay, bow. All right. So I'm not going to go over it too much because you can just watch the recording, but it's very simple. This is how I like my charts. Very simple, very laid out. All right. Now, the second thing you need to do after you set up your charts, okay, is to understand the tools. Why are you saying the tools, the tools, the tools? Okay, let me help you out, bro and sis. Let me help you out. To the left-hand corner here, all right? The left-hand corner right here, this is all your tools. All the tools you'll need. It's literally your weaponry before going to war. You need to master your tools, okay? How you gonna go to a gunfight without a gun? You don't know how to reload the gun, okay? It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You need to know the tools. So if you don't even know how to trade yet, don't even worry because you gotta learn the tools first. So the main tools that I use, all right, are as follows. What you need to do is highlight, you need to star. All right, you see how I have the golden star? Like, you know, in your first grade, you got stars when you did well? Yeah, okay. So what I have starred here is trend line, horizontal ray, vertical line, arrow. These are just some of the things that I starred, okay? Now, when you star things, you literally bring them to your toolbar right here, which basically makes it a little bit easier to just drag and drop and click it. So instead of always, so if I want to go to trend line, instead of clicking here, clicking trend line, drawing my trend line, I can simply, because I have it starred right here, so I starred it, look, hit star, it pops up right here, okay? And now I can just click it and boom, click it, boom, click it, boom, okay? So it makes it easier and more accessible, okay? So I will highly advise everyone get familiar with finding the tools that you use regularly and star them, all right? You got me, Sabrina? Okay? So let's just start with the trend line. Again, you'll see all the tools I have, which are all here, right? These are all the ones I use, guys. So if you go to the next category, the only one I use out here is Fibonacci retracement. You guys know I love fibs, okay? Here's my Fibonacci retracement. Okay, if you want to see my settings for my Fibonacci retracement, here you go. All right, here now again, this is recorded, so, or you can take a screenshot of it, okay? Right now. We'll wait. Stop drawing on my chart, bro. Whoever drew the green line, the red green line. All right, so here you go. The main ones I use, as you guys can see, are, hold on, are, if I just extend it out for Fibonacci, the, here we go, the 78.6, the 70.5, the 61.8, the 50%, the 38.2, the 23.6. Those are my main ones, right? That's just me. A lot of traders use different ones. Actually, I'm sorry. I actually use the negative 61.82, which is actually the 161.8 extension level. So I'll also teach you guys that really quick too. But just so you guys know, these are my main Fibonacci levels. Okay? And I'll teach you guys, and I'll show you guys why I use a kind of brief overview why I use these levels. Okay? So that's my second tool. Okay? I'm going through all the tools for you guys. The brush. Okay? The brush. This, you want to be able to just draw little circles, look really, really nice and sexy like, then there you go. Okay? Right? That's what that helps. Just like if you want to draw areas in the market, right? Kind of like a freehand type of stuff. Okay? That's what that does. The rectangle here, right, is how I draw my zones. Okay? How I draw my zones. The rectangle, I highly advise you start using that if you aren't already using it. All right? I use the eclipse sometimes, okay, which is an eclipse. All right? Then you have I go to my next one and go to the text. If you want to write something, I'll type in Ryan Grinds, because you know you should follow me at Ryan Grinds. You know. If you aren't following me, by the way, if you like funny IG stories, then follow me. But yeah, so that's how you type anything. You can type your stop loss, your take profit, all that type of stuff there. The next thing is my Elliott wave impulse. So a lot of people ask me, hey, Ryan, how you draw the Elliott waves? Okay, well then here you go. Let's see. So the Elliott wave impulse, this right here, guys, okay? So, all right. So right there, I have how I draw my impulse Elliott waves. And I'll show you guys, I'll break this down to you guys and show you market structure, all that stuff in a little bit, okay? So the next thing that I have is the long position and short position. These two tools help you with drawing your stop loss and take profit, okay? So whether you're going long or short, let's say we are selling right here. Let's just say Euro USD here, we're selling, boom. All right, the green would indicate your take profit. The stop loss would indicate where your stop would be, okay? Now, here's the thing though. It also shows you your risk to reward on trades immediately if you look in the middle, okay? I want you to look at the middle here. All right, look at the middle. Look at the middle. Let me see. You see that? Look, risk to reward 1.18. Now look what happens when I extend this area. Oh, it goes up. Oh, now it's a 2.0. Okay, so now the risk to reward is a 1 to 2 risk to reward. We in a sell? Sawyer, look at you. Look, you playing games already, bro. I see you. I see the chats. So, guys, look, you can extend it and you guys see the risk to reward, right? And for me personally, I always like a 1-to-1 risk to reward minimum on all my trades. You guys are on my live sessions, you know that I typically usually have a 1 to 2, maybe higher, but at least minimum 1-to-1. So if you have to write something, write this down right now. Minimum risk to reward on every single trade is 1-to-1. Nothing less, okay? Nothing less than that, all right? So what I mean by that is you should never be taking a trade that's like this. That's like you're risking 40 pips to make 10. You're risking 100 pips to make 50. Stupid. It's just stupid, okay? The reason you're getting those type of risk rewards is because your entries are not good enough. There's no reason why you shouldn't be getting 1-to-1s. No reason, okay? So I need you to understand this tool right here, okay? I need you to understand that this will show you your risk reward on every trade, okay? So again, if you put your target to here, that means that you're expecting the market to go from where it is, like up here to down here, okay? And this is why you have the green line at the bottom here. And then you put your stop loss wherever you think is a good, necessarily good stop loss. So for me, I would put like, this would be structure for me, support resistance kind of around this area, right? And then I'd put it above this zone, kind of like that. That'd probably be a realistic stop loss for me, okay? So that would be indicated by kind of like this red line here, your stop loss. Do you guys understand that so far? So this trade itself, hypothetically, would be a 1 to 1.5. So you're risking 10 pips to make 15. You're risking 20 pips to make 30. You guys follow? They should watch your Six Figures Mindset. You went in depth with it. Yes, yes, yes. If you guys have not seen my, hold on. If you guys have not seen, I'm going to drop it in the chat for you guys, okay? I'm going to drop it in the chat. Look. You're in the red, blown account. Blown account. I love that part. I'm not gonna lie, I really love this video that Max did. So I'm gonna drop this in the chat, guys. If you haven't seen this, the Six-Figure Mindset and Psychology with myself and Coach Max, oops, I dropped it to everyone, then you need to get on it, okay? All right. There you go. Just dropped it for everyone, okay? Thank you for reminding me. All right. So back to what I was saying, the risk reward tools, get to know those very well. All right. The next thing we're going to go through is, these are just symbols. This tool right here, let's go through this right here. Hold on, let me draw. Let me draw. Wait, it's not letting me draw. Hold on, it's not letting me draw. Let me draw. Okay, see this right here? All right, that is the measurement tool. That is how you measure your pips. So I'm gonna make it a different color. Or let's make it red. Look, right here, boom. Right here, people, right here. This tool right here, I'm highlighting it so many times because it's kind of important if you do not know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna make it nice, but look, that tool, the little ruler, the ruler you got spanked with as a kid because you just were bad. And your mom said, stop being so bad and do your homework. The ruler, okay? This is what you need to know about the ruler besides us Caribbean folk who got spanked with it. Let me see here. What it's gonna do is measure your pips, okay? It's gonna measure from one area to the next area. Okay, so you're gonna have your start position, let's say right here, and you're gonna have your end position, let's say right here. Okay, so if we take this tool and we click it and we hold on it from here to here, where it says 20.7, that means how many pips that market moved. So you're literally able to measure the amount of pips, which means, dang, I forgot what pips mean. What does it mean, guys? Like something in points in, that's bad. That's bad that like, I forgot what pips actually means. I forgot what it means, but it's something in points. It's basically points in the market. I've been trading so long, I forgot the actual abbreviation of pips. That's how long. That's how you know the market is just crazy, y'all. I haven't gone through like the basics in so long, like crazy. Let me see. But yeah, percentage in points. There we go, Chris. Chris Tyrell with the clutch. Percentage in points. There you go. I knew something in points. I forgot. But that's what pips stand for, guys. So when you hear pips, just think of it as a point system. Okay? Like think of it as 20 pips is 20 points in the market. All right? So when you think of when the market moved from here to here, just think of it moved to 20 points, which equals 20 pips. Okay? And now you can kind of measure that and see manually what the distance is between where you are and where you want to go, or where you are and where your stop loss is. So this is kind of a good tool to use, especially if you're having trouble measuring different pips and the distances between maybe your target or your stop loss or that type of stuff. Okay. You guys got that so far with the tools? Price, oh, it's price interest point, Angie? Point percentage. It's one of those, guys. How do you find that on the mobile app? There isn't anything like that on the mobile app. Yeah. Okay. So those are the tools, guys. So as you guys see, these are the main tools I use. I'm not hiding anything here. This is literally all the tools I really use. If you want to use the crosshair, which I like to use, you can use that. Okay. And you can use the crosshair to kind of like grab the chart and move it. All right. So you can kind of grab an area and kind of like really, if you just want to move it around to shift it how you want to see it, then that's what you do. I actually use the crosshair to do that. So I click the crosshair and use that to kind of move and maneuver and, you know, make my chart shake. Hey, turn up. Okay. Blue is long, red is short. Correct. Okay. All right. You guys go with the tools. Can we move on? Can we move on to the good stuff? You guys are good now? Okay. That was a pretty good introduction on the tools? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get to the good stuff then. Let's get to the goody stuff, the stuff that makes money. Well, the tools do make money, so let's not get that messed up. All right, I see all the chats. All right, so let's do this, guys. Let's start off with my TDA, okay? And can someone, well, not someone, I know a lot of y'all are on my sessions, but what does TDA stand for? I know a lot of new people are on here. So what does TDA stand for? Can you just put it in the chat? What does TDA stand for? What is TDA? I know y'all know. I know y'all know. Look at it. Look at all these smart people. Angie, Brian, Tulu, Jill, Charity, Leela, Lorenzo, Ramir, Robert, Christine, Soha, Eileen. Look at all those smart people in here. Okay? So it stands for top-down analysis, okay? All right? So what is a top-down analysis? You're starting from the higher time frames and you're starting to squeeze all the way down to the smaller time frames. So a lot of people ask me all the time, Ryan, what is the most important time frame? I'm like, there isn't any. They're all important. Sometimes I'll look at the daily, the 12, the 4 hour, and because I might forget or skip on the 1 hour, 2 hour, I might miss something just because of that. Just because I skipped 1 or 2 time frames that I really look at consistently, I might miss something that could have gave me a piece of information that could have changed my perspective on the market. And that's being completely honest, guys. Okay? So you have to understand, you always want to start with the higher time frames. Where can you start? Can you start at the weekly? You sure can, buddy, if you want to start with the weekly. All right? But you at least want to start from the daily. Okay? At least, minimum. You shouldn't be going any lower than the daily. So for me personally, we're going to do a TDA on Euro USD together. You're going to see how I mark up my charts, market structure, all these different things. And then we can just go dive into other stuff. Okay? Yes, Charity, I said your name. Of course I said your name. I said it again. What the heck? All right? Okay, Jermaine's, he just dropped 1,000,007. Okay, Jermaine, I got you, bro. Selling you now. All right, guys. So the first thing I do with my TDA is I start marking, depending how you trade. Some people do trend lines, stuff like that. I don't as much, but if you want to draw it, you can, okay? If you wanted to draw it, you could draw something like this, right? The market kind of is making a nice little wedge pattern here. All right, if you take the closes of these candles, right? It's kind of wedging. Why we need to start the day, okay? Why do you need to start with the daily chart? Because we're daily / intraday traders, so it makes sense to see what the daily is doing, right? If you're trading daily, then you want to see what the daily time frame is looking like. That's going to give you the overall trend direction for the day. Does that make sense, my brother? Okay. No problem. So if you want to draw that, you could, right? It's making a nice wedge pattern just so you guys can see like an overall view of what Euro USD is kind of doing right now. It's kind of wedging, but still kind of making higher highs. I kind of have it right now. All right. I'm going to take this off for now. Let me take off my session breaks. I'm going to show you guys why I use my session breaks in a second. Okay. But let's remove these off here too. Oops. Okay. All right. So on the daily, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to draw from the top of this candle here that's at basically the peak of the high, and I'm going to extend my zone here. Right. And you can take the bottom of this low and extend this zone here. Okay. And now what you have are two zones that the market typically will really reject. right, on the daily time frames. All right, do you guys see that? So I took basically the highest high and the lowest low, and I extended that area. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm only really looking at these zones is because market is right here, right? So if the market is in the middle, can you draw zones all the way up here? You could. You could. Could I draw a zone here? I could. But the market really is only going to bounce in between these two areas for the next couple of days, or I would say this week, unless one of these zones are broken. Does that make sense? So because I'm only trading on a daily time frame, it really only makes sense to mark daily zones in between these levels. You have to remember, guys, on the daily time frame, each candle is a day. It takes one full day, 24 hours for just one candle to paint. Okay? Do you guys see that? Let's be funny, like, yeah, yes, y'all. Denise, we're not in a trade. Stop playing. Stop messing with the new people, Denise. Okay? Stop it. Put you in timeout. All right? Y'all over here telling the new people to sell. All right. Will you make your screen larger? Okay, Atkins, just for you. Is that better? P. Atkins, is that better? All right. So, don't mess up my crew. All right. Okay, guys. So, again, the main zones I'm going to draw is above where market is and below where market is on the daily. All right. Now we're going to let's go to the 4 hour. Okay. Ooh, looks very nice. Okay. Euro USD. So again, I'm going to delete these zones because these are kind of irrelevant. Right? And my daily zones, these are my two mainly daily zones. Okay. So now the next thing we can draw, right? You could draw trend lines, okay, if you wanted to. All right, you could draw something like that. If you do draw trend lines, I will say this. If you do draw trend lines, stick to the higher time frames. Stick to the 4 hour, the dailies, I would say the 4 hour and up for trend lines. Okay. Now, if you guys know me, some of you do, some of you don't, but y'all probably know I don't like trend lines. Now, that's just my personal philosophy, y'all. So I'm not going to sit here and teach trend lines to y'all. I don't use it, so I can't teach you on it. Okay. It's not my style. All right. But I will say that just because it's not my style doesn't mean that you can't use it yourself. A lot of other educators use it, so I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying I don't prefer it. Okay. But I also will say that if you do use it, make sure to stick to the higher time frames. Do not get caught in, the small 5-minute trend line, 15-minute trend line. That's really, you're going to get chopped up with stuff like that. Stick to the higher time frame trend lines, okay, if you use stuff like that. Conway teaches it. Yeah, a lot of people teach it. Look, Cody and Easton teach trend lines. I don't use it. I'm just being honest. I don't. But guys, there's 1,000 ways to skin the cat in this market. Okay, no trader is the same. No trader is the same. So I know traders who use trend lines. I know traders who don't, and guess what? They're both successful. So how does that work? Because it's all about what you see in the market, what works for you. So you have to figure out, and a lot of you guys are new. You're going to figure out what you like and what you don't like, and by process of elimination, you're going to realize what works for you. Okay. All right. So let's get back to it. I draw my daily zones. Now I'm going to my 4 hour, and I'm going to try to draw if I see any valid zones on the 4 hour. Okay. Now for me on the 4 hour, I kind of have like this area here. I'm going to take the top of these candles here and extend it. And this is kind of like a strong 4 hour, which I'm going to indicate with a different color. Okay, so the way I mark on my charts is kind of color coordinated. I make it fancy, right? So these are my daily zones, the gray ones, and then I go to a different time frame and I make it a different color so I know which time frame it's basically at. Okay, so this would be like my 4-hour time frame zone. Okay, then my next zone would probably be roughly around this area here. Okay, this is a really, really strong area. Okay, ooh, we extend it here. It looks really nice. Okay, so the reason I'm drawing this zone here at the bottom, okay, I'm going to show you guys for maybe a lot of you newer guys. All right, so this was a resistance, right? So support resistance where this was the top. It shot down, broke through. It came back down here. This was a support level. This was another support level. It broke through, came back up. And as you see, it tested it again. So this was resistance here, shot down through, then broke it again, tapped, wicked it, came up here. And then honestly, around this whole area, it kind of acted as market structure, support resistance here, where it was bouncing off support resistance, bouncing off support resistance, broke through, right? Then came back down here. Then it acted as support again. So to me, I have a lot of confluence, guys, at all these areas. Like it's an area where I have a lot of contact points in the market. A lot of areas where there's support or resistance, where there's a lot of floors or a lot of ceilings. There are lots of highs or a lot of lows at this zone. Does that make sense? The creator said, yeah, Forest and Chill, guys. Listen, I had to hit up Max. Yo, so sorry I couldn't make it, guys. I actually got in a personal kind of situation and I couldn't come. I was very sad. Very sad. So yeah, please don't remind me because I was looking forward to it very much, but a lot of things happen in my personal life, guys. Not gonna lie. So, but trust me, we will do one. You guys will get that with me and Max again. All right. I missed you too, Val. Don't worry. Okay. So let's get back to the charts. So do you guys understand why I drew the zone, the bottom blue zone? Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. So that's how I draw that zone. Now, the next thing I'm going to do after I go to the 4-hour, I'm going to go now to like the 1 hour. Okay. So you can go from the daily to the 4 to the 1 hour, and you're going to see now your charts are starting to look really crispy, really clean. Okay. And you're like, wow, all right, let's see how price reacts at these levels here. Okay. And that's really all you really want. You just want clean, clean zones. All right. Where the market is going to hit and reject. And then you can kind of draw on the hour, your 30-minute, your 15-minute, you can kind of draw like intraday zones, intraday levels. Okay. So if you wanted, you could have technically drawn something like this. Like this actually acted as like another kind of support resistance area. We'll mark it green. This was like on a smaller time frame right here. You see how the market actually went down, then shot back up and hit it, right? And then it's right here. Okay. So can you overlap zones? Of course. Why wouldn't you? When you have things that are not conflicting, but overlapping each other, and you have a lot of confluence in one area, that's going to show you a lot of rejection. You know, so when you have stuff like this, it's actually great to even overlap your zone sometimes so you can see the different type of confluences you have to reinforce in your brain that, hey, this level might be strong. This might actually be a big rejection at this area. Okay? So don't be scared to just literally put another zone on top of another zone on another zone. It happens sometimes like that. All right? And then when you see it in real time, you'll be able to react better because you've already prepared and done your markup on it. Okay? You miss I'll be around, Val. Don't trust me. Oh, y'all miss me. Look, y'all showing me love in the chat. I love it. Let's go. Let's go, Val. But yeah, guys. So I have those would be really be my my zones as far as Euro USD. I mean, could you mark up this area, you could. This area can possibly be another smaller time frame zone here, right? And then that's really it. But really, the big zones are like the orange zone, the orange and the gray. Those are like the biggest areas you want to look for. Rejection at those levels. When you get rejection at those levels, you're good to go. You see, like every time Euro USD hit this level in this zone, it shot up. Every time Euro USD hit this level, right, it shot down, right? Every time it hit this level again, 2 days ago, it shot down like crazy, right? So we can expect if Euro USD comes down here, guess what? It's going up significantly, okay? And that's really how I mark my zones, guys. So again, just to reiterate, you start with the daily, okay? You start with the daily. You take your zone from where price is, all right, and you draw your zones above and below. You take from the highest high to the lowest low, okay? Then you start scaling down to maybe the 4 hour, okay? And you draw your intermediate zones, right? Your kind of medium time frame zones. You have your higher time frame zones, your middle time frame zones, and your lower time frame zones. So the 4 hours kind of in that middle, which is really crucial to intraday trading. Okay, still very potent of a zone. And then you kind of have your 1 hour and below. Oops. 1 hour and below, and you can kind of draw and go crazy. I mean, you can honestly go really crazy and draw all these zones. There's a lot of zones you can draw in the 1 hour, you know, but I try not to go too crazy on the 1 hour because I like my zones very clean. The less zones, the better. The easier it is to see price action, but you also want to make sure that your zones are quality, not quantity, okay? So the higher the time frame and the more confluence at the areas is the better. Does that make sense? Right, and that exactly, guys. This was a nice head and shoulders for y'all who are saying that in the chat, right? Bada bing, bada boom, right? There you go. Okay. Very nice. So does anyone have any questions on that before I move on? Exactly, Chris. Retest, reject, react, my brother. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Yes. Where is that tool? What tool, Charity? What tool are you talking about? You're talking about my Elliott waves? This right here? What tool? I know there's a head and shoulders one. Yes, there's a head and shoulders tool if you want. I don't really like it, but hey, you can use it. It's right here. Look, head and shoulders. Look, right here. Start if you want. Look, head and shoulders. You just boom, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Okay. But yes, there you go. If you want to do that, you can. All right. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad tool. Maybe I should, you know, maybe I'll start, you know, maybe I'll add that to the repertoire. I don't really use it that much, but it might be good just to showcase and teach you guys. Okay. All right. So is everyone good on that so far? The next thing, okay. So the next thing I want to teach you guys, 777. Okay, let's go. Let's go. All right, we're like 30 minutes into the training. Okay, what does head and shoulders mean, Sabrina? So head and shoulders is a pattern, a market pattern. Okay, you can think of it like three little mountain hills. Okay, 3 little mountain hills. All right, and all that is just showing a big reversal in the market. Okay, so you basically have the market going up, down, and then it's making a higher high, and coming back down, and then now it's showing you a lower high and now a lower low, and usually it just continues. Okay, and then it breaks structure here, and it's basically a really nice reversal pattern as far as like and it doesn't always, even though it does look like this, the way I'm drawing, you see here how it doesn't really look so clean. It's kind of like boom, boom, boom. It never looks perfect. It never looks like, oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. Oh, I mean, sometimes it does, which is really nice, but a lot of times it's going to look funky. It's not going to look too clean, but as you get experience in the market, you'll be able to see it, right? Because in real time, it kind of looks like this, right? It doesn't look too good. But like I said, the more you're on your charts, the more you're studying every day, the more you're in tune with our live sessions, you'll pick up on these patterns and the different variations of the patterns. Okay? Because no chart is the same, no price action is the same. It's just variations of the same thing over and over and over again. Like they can do head and shoulders a bazillion different ways, if that makes sense. Okay? I see one big on the right now. Yeah, exactly, Val. Okay. All right. So let me delete this stuff now. Thanks, Charity. So what do you guys, so I can go over a lot of things, guys, for you right now, because we went over basically a TDA as far as how I mark up my zones, how I mark up my charts, what I'm looking for. I start from the daily, go all the way down to the hour, 15-minute, right? And then at that point in real time, I'm just looking at the 15-minute and 5-minute for entries. Okay, that's it. That's really it. I'm going to the 15-minute and 5-minute for my entries, for my really sniper entries. That's it. Okay. So then once you go to like the 15-minute, you'll see like, oh, these zones actually make sense. Like, look how it can solidly hit this level, then bounced, came back to this level, then bounced, came to this level, rejected, then dropped. You'll notice, right, like how the price plays into these zones, right? Look, as it broke both these zones, you know, holy crap, this thing's going up, right? Like it's really nice to look at, actually. Okay, so I can go over a lot of different things right now, guys. It's what you guys want. All right, we can take a vote in chat. I can go over market structure. I can go over Fibonacci. I can go over candlestick patterns. I mean, I'm probably gonna go over a little bit of all of it.
Definitely Fibonacci's.
Definitely Fibonacci's. She said definitely.
I see entries in the chat. I see market structure in the chat. Cover it all, bro.
Y'all just want the keys, huh? Okay, your confluence, Antoine. Okay, candlesticks. Okay, so what I'll say, guys, what I'll say is this too. Okay, let me show you guys something really quick. Okay, if you're in the lit trade house, I'm sure everyone's in the lit trade house, right? Okay, let me show you this really quick. Okay, go to units in the lit trade house, and then go to unit 10. Look. This one I need you guys to do. Go to unit 10. Again, this is recorded. So go to unit 10. Go to Fibonacci Theory Masterclass with Ryan and Coach Max. A whole hour Fibonacci, y'all. Market Structure Masterclass with Ryan Defreitas. I go into market structure over a whole hour and a half. Okay? The power of 20 pips. If you don't understand why Coach Max and myself are scalpers and we scalp the way we do, you need to watch the power of 20 pips. The 10 Commandments of Trading. This was another fire class. Okay? Fire. Especially for you new people. Oh my God. You need this right here. You need that right there. Okay? The 10 Commandments of Trading, I promise you, is going to help you like take your trading to the next level, no matter where you're at right now. If you haven't seen it, I don't know why it's taking so long to load, but look, here's the meeting recording. You just click it, then you click the Zoom link, right? And then bada bing, bada boom, Here you go. You play it. And then
on an hourly.
And then hold on, look. Extra. I went through a whole PowerPoint, y'all. What are the 10 commandments for trading? Oh, this was like crazy fire class, y'all. I'm probably gonna watch it right now, which y'all like. No, okay, I'm joking. Look, number 2, respect the market at all times. Look, I go through the whole thing. Why I'm doing that, what we're doing, what are the things you need to learn and watch out for. A lot of you new people, you better watch this. You hear me? Aileen said she remembers the class. Y'all remember that class, Denise? I miss teaching like this. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty fun. Okay. Number 3, thou shalt not overtrade. Y'all remember that? Overtrading. It's crazy. It's crazy. I always have to discipline myself, and it's crazy, man. How much you want to just, especially when you're making money, just want to keep on doing it. Stay in the market 24/7. Thank you, Christine. Right. Number 5, discipline over profits. Look, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but it is an hour and 39 minutes. Y'all need to watch this. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna post it in the chat if y'all haven't seen this, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Because y'all need to watch that. All right. But again, to find it, go to the unit 10 in the Lit Trade House, right? And then you'll see kind of the ones that have titles on them, not the New York session or the Asian sessions, the one that have the titles. That's what you need to do. So the Fibonacci class, the market structure class, the power of 20 pips class, the 10 commandments class, also the sniper entry master class. Look, a lot of y'all asking me about entries. Here you go, buddy. Sniper entry master class. Look at that. Come on. Everything y'all want is right there for you, waiting, just waiting for you to listen. All right. But anyway, let's get to it. Let me guys.
Brian,
Yes.
I don't think that's the link to the video. That's the link to the Zoom.
No, it's not. Oh, it's not. Wait, how?
I don't know.
How? Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay. I don't know why. It should.
Or maybe because it was a Zoom, that's why I say Zoom. Let me try it.
Yeah. Click it and see if it works. Can y'all click the link and see if it works? It works, right? The link that is sent. Look, copy.
Yeah, it's it. I'm tripping. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you tripping. See? Look. So this trying to mess me up, y'all. Look at this. Exactly, because it's a Zoom recording. Haha. As a newbie, what are the best pairs to learn first? Andrea, I'm going to go over that right now just for you. Just for you. All right? Okay, cool. So the best pairs to trade, I believe, are the Euro USD, which you guys see me clearly right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys my favorite pairs. AUD USD, they're going to be at the top. I'm going to highlight it in green because green's my favorite color. Euro USD, where's my euro? Come up here. Haha, they're going to put in green, and we're going to take GPUSD out because that's definitely not one of my favorites. Unflag. Okay, and then I believe another good one. NZDUSD has been good to us, y'all. Right, we're gonna make that green. Okay, so my favorite 3 pairs are this top 3 right here. All right, but if you want to, you can also trade, I believe, USD JPY. Go up. There you go. Okay. So my favorite pairs are AUD USD, Euro USD, and AUD JPY. Now, a lot of people ask me why, Ryan. Why are those your favorite 3? Well, I believe they're one of the basic and most simplest price action based pairs you can trade. AUD USD being the slowest and Yeah, well, but yeah, I guess that's the best way to just say it. It's one of the slowest moving pairs in all the forex market. Well, when I say one, it is the slowest moving pair. It's called the turtle, y'all. It's called the turtle. It's called the turtle for a reason because it's a very slow pair. It moves very slowly. Where a lot of pairs like GPUSD will shoot up 200 pips, AUDUSD might shoot like 40. Okay, maybe 25% of what GPUSD did. But with that being said, I can get sniper entries because it's very slow and methodical. That's just me. I like good risk reward trades. That's just me. So I can get really, really, really good risk reward trades on AUDUSD all the time, every day, all day long, which is why y'all know me as like, the AU light skin whisperer, because I would say 9 times out of 10, I can make a good AUDUSD call. 9 times out of 10. I just know AUDUSD like the back of my hand. So I would tell you guys to adopt that as one of your main pairs. Maybe it's not your favorite pair, that's fine. But AUDUSD, EURUSD, another very New York-based pair. You can trade it in London or New York session. AUDJPY, you can actually trade that during Asian sessions, a really good Asian pair to look at. USD, JPY, it's another good pair to trade in New York or Asian. And then you have NZDUSD, which you can trade in Asian session or New York session. So these 5 pairs, I would say, are kind of your starting 5 right here. Okay? That's just me. That's just my advice. Stay away from the gold. Okay? Stay away from the US 30. The dirty 30. Okay? Yes, it moves a lot of pips. Yes, you can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money. With gold, you can make a lot of money, but you can lose a lot of money. It can just go against you, and boy, when it goes against you, you will not like it. Okay? What I would say, though, is that what you study the most is what you will master. Do y'all hear me? What you study the most is what you'll master. Can you trade gold? For sure. Just study gold every freaking day. Don't be lazy about it, and don't be like, okay, it moves great. Like, I just want to get in when I feel like it. No, if you're going to trade gold, then commit yourself to looking at gold every day, understanding gold every day, Monday through Friday, Saturday, whatever, whenever you're going to study, okay? Because at this point, if you are not making 6 figures in trading, you should probably be studying every day. That's just me being real with y'all, okay? You should probably be studying every day, even if it's 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. Okay, this should literally be like a workout. Okay, like if you want to get a good body, it's not about working out 2, 3, 4 hours a day. It's just about freaking consistency. It's about, can you work out 15 minutes a day? Can you work out 20 minutes a day? That's really all you need. If you have high intensity 20, 30 minutes, your body will transform in 90 days. Okay, so if you can study the markets for 15, 20, 30 minutes a day, your trading will transform in 90 days. Same philosophy. Okay, but what you need is consistency. And what you need to do is not bounce around between 20 different pairs. This is what y'all need to do. Pick the pairs that you want. And I can't tell you what pairs to trade because I am not you. My name is Ryan Defreitas. It is not Charity or Valerie or none of y'all, okay? That's not my name. So you guys might have a life where you can't trade New York session. You have to trade Asia session, or you have to trade London. Well, then some of these pairs aren't London-based pairs, guys. If you want London-based pairs, look at the euros. Look anything with the euro dollar. Look at anything with the GBPs, GBP USD, GBP odd. Okay, Euro JPY. Look at things like that. Okay, if you want to trade mainly Asian session, then look at just your JPYs, your AUDs, your NZDs. Look at those types of pairs. If you want to trade New York session with me, then you're going to look at a lot of USD-based pairs. Okay, so the one piece of advice that I would give you about that is whatever your time schedule is like, understand what session you are going to trade and understand to pick pairs based off of the sessions that you are going to trade. Does that make sense, beautiful people? Do y'all hear me? Yeah, yes, I do love y'all name, Val and Charity. I learned that real quick. Only trade a few, shoot one when. Exactly, Zach. Exactly. Y'all hear me, Chris? Okay. 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 All right. So let's get back to the teaching. Okay. So again, that's what I would do as far as picking your pairs. All right. Make sure that it correlates with the session time, and then you're good to go. And again, study that pair every day. Study that pair every day. Study that pair every day. For someone who didn't hear me, study that pair every day. It's the only way you're going to get consistent. If you are trading 10 different pairs, 10 different days, you're not going to win. You're just not. Every single high figure trader, I'll say, that I know, including myself, have main pairs that we look at. It's not a coincidence, y'all. It's not a coincidence that Max looks at you, that her main pair is USDJPY. It's not a coincidence. She trades that pair like it's her baby. Okay, and she's pretty accurate with that. I trade AUD/USD. Y'all see how accurate I am with that. Do I trade other pairs? Yes. But AUD/USD's bae. That's my wifey. She is loyal to the bone. Okay. No one can compete with her besides DXY sometimes. But AUD/USD is my bae. So I know that if I trade her, I have a way more high probability of trading that than anything else. So my go-to is always that. And if AUD/USD doesn't look like it's doing what I want it to do, then I'll go to another pair or whatever I'm looking at. All right. So that's what you guys need to do. Have one or two main pairs that's your always go-to. And then if that's not, oh, excuse me, if they don't work for you or the setups aren't looking too clean, then go to something else. All right. Okay. So let's what's time is 10:15. See, time is just going. All right. Let's get to the training here. Jesus. All right. Oh man. You know, I just keep going and time just keeps on ticking. Like it's just, what is thisness? So what is this? Back testing you. Back test, please. We could, Val. We could. Kim is in here. What's up? What's up, Kim? Legend, Cam. I see Gary. I saw you guys. Moy, Noah, Sonia. Okay. Faith, I see you. Of course, Sabrina. So let me try to jam pack some more information for you guys, right? Because I don't want you guys on here for another 2-3 hours with me, even though I know some of you will enjoy that. So let's start learning some stuff. Okay. So the first thing I'll say is this. If you don't have I'm sorry, what's it called on here? Period separators, or is it session breaks? Session breaks, I think. So hold on. If you don't have session breaks, it's something good to look at or to have on your charts, okay? Session breaks are simply a way to separate each day and each week of trading, okay? So again, the way you go to that is you right click, go to settings, click settings, and then you'll see session breaks, which is indicated right here. Okay, right there. All right. And now you see me clicking it. Okay. Now, without it, it looks like this. All right, I go to the 1 hour. It looks like this. It's just plain charts. All right, nothing bad. Okay, not bad. Now, when I put the session break, this is what I get. I get these little lines, right? These little perforated lines right here. And a lot of you may be asking, well, what does that do, Ryan? Like, how does that help you? Well, it's because now I can separate each trading day. So for instance, this right here was Friday. Okay, that was Friday. What the heck? This thing keeps moving. Okay, there you go. Friday. Then I have right here is Thursday. Then right here, you have a Wednesday. Okay. And then, I'm not going to keep going, but you guys get the picture, right? You have Tuesday. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll just do 1 week just to keep it symmetrical. Like, I can't just stop at Tuesday. Like, come on. That doesn't make sense. So we have a full week right here. Okay. So the 10th, right. So we have Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Okay, very nice. So what can we do and process with that information? This is Euro USD on the 1 hour. Well, what you'll realize is that the middle of the week is usually the best days to trade. So the Tuesday here, look, the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, usually the best days to trade. Because you usually get cleaner moves on New York session and London session for that day. The reason being is because the Friday's the last day of the week, Monday is the first day of the week. Not that it can't be traded, it can, but you'll be more probable for better setups on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, and you'll see just by back testing it, kind of like where good entries would be or around the session times, and you'll back test them like, oh wow, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays do provide really good setups. You'll see. You'll see. Monday, like this one's just like a straight market open, boom, shoots up. Like that's hard to catch. Friday it was just like a fake out and then pull up 1-2 move. Could actually a doable move for Friday, but it was a little tricky. Okay, but like this on here on Thursday, clear head and shoulders pattern. This here on Wednesday, clear market structure break, pullback, retest buy. On Tuesday, this was like London session clear drop and then New York session clear reversal. There's just a lot of cleaner moves. And some of you guys may not understand what I was saying, and you're trying to keep up and follow, but I promise you, just know, put in your notes, Tuesday to Thursdays, best days to trade. Okay? So if you're short on time and can't trade every day, try to trade Tuesday with Thursday. All right? All right, you got that? Okay, so here's another reason why I have the period separators. Another reason is because now when you look on the 1 hour chart, okay, when you look on the 1 hour chart, you can break up the sessions. Okay, so for me, when I look at Euro USD, okay, I want you guys to see something here. All right, and this isn't something I was going to teach, but I'm going to show you guys here. Because I think you guys can get a lot of value out of this. All right. Can someone tell me what about weekend pair to trade? You have to trade crypto, Ricky, if you want to trade on the weekends, my brother. Forex is closed Friday 5 p.m. until Sunday 5 p.m. Okay. So can someone tell me when agents were okay. Actually, I want to do a quick question. For Euro USD, what are the best 2 sessions to trade for Euro USD? Someone drop it in the chat. Someone drop it in the chat right now, and I'm going to Cash App you a cookie. Yeah, isn't that a great incentive? I'm going to Cash App you a cookie. Nathan, Nathan, you weren't the first. Lila was. Lila Manamia. It almost sounds like onomatopoeia. Lila Manamia. All right. See y'all, yeah. Look all y'all dropping it. Tony, Nadira, Chris, Clarence. Okay, y'all smart. Y'all smart. I like this group right here. Y'all smart. Y'all smart. Y'all smart. I like it. I like it. But Lila won, so email me so I can Cash App you the cookie. Okay. All right. Any type of cookie you want. Leela. Oh, got you, Leela. Oh, but why is it? Okay, got you, Leela. Hey, okay. Team smart. Yeah, your team's smart. All right. So Euro USD, you guys got it right. London and New York are the times you should be trading this pair. I like it. I like it. Okay. Even though you guys are new, a lot of you are dropping good stuff. So we have London. Let me type this out for you guys. So for Euro USD, okay. Let's put some notes here. Okay. Oops. So for Euro USD, we trade in London / New York. Okay, those are the best times to trade, or the best sessions to trade. Okay, let me make this smaller. Okay, now what I also want to know are when are the best times to trade for London and New York. So exactly what times are we looking at? Debbie, what's up, Deb? Denise said iced oatmeal. See, Denise, I love you already. See, that is my favorite type of cookie. So me and you, yeah, we're connected. We're connected. Iced oatmeal cookies, y'all. If y'all don't like iced oatmeal cookies, then you can just leave my session right now. Let me see if anyone said it. Charity with the win. Okay. Okay. So this is exactly why I was saying your name all the time, because I knew you were smart. All right. Charity said 7 a.m. and 2 a.m. She was the first one to give it correct. So 7 a.m. or we're going to say 2 a.m. for London, and then 7 a.m. times to start trading. Okay. And this is Eastern Standard Time, guys. Okay. Eastern. Okay. Wait, I want to make this look better. This looks, oh my goodness. Everything looks too jumbled up. I'm like ADD over here. Doesn't look good. I don't like it. All right, cool. Okay. Getting mixed up with the UK time. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is US time. That's why I'm putting EST. Okay. I'm a kindergarten teacher, and Max says shapes make you rich. That's true. It's true, Charity. Gives you time to prepare before the market opens. Correct, guys. All right. So Kenny said regular oatmeal. Kenny, come on, bro. Legend said Carol Baskin. Bro, I don't even talk about Carol today, bro. I'm trying to teach here. All right. All right, guys. So here's the thing with Euro USD. The best times to trade London, New York. All right. Or I'm sorry, the best session times, right? Then the exact time frames are 2 a.m. and beyond and 7 a.m. and beyond. All right. So now what I want you to do, this is listen, I'm about to really drop heat for y'all. Look, I'm maximizing the screen so y'all know I'm serious. Okay. Y'all know I'm serious and then teach when I maximize the screen. Okay. Just that's a note. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to highlight these trade session zones, these time periods. Okay. So for instance, we're going to highlight like 2 a.m. here on a Monday. So the 2 a.m. is actually like right here. All right. So like right here, the 2 a.m. We're going to highlight like 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. basically 2 to 3 hours when the session starts. So 2 a.m. to here to 4 a.m. is kind of, and then 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. here is actually right here. Okay, so actually I want to make this ice blue. Ice baby. I like my ice blue, y'all. My ice blue zones. Don't judge me. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Make it nice. Wait. Yeah, I like it like this. Don't judge me, y'all. Anyway, we're going to draw the session or the box. Basically, this box is like a session box, okay? So basically, we have like 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. We're kind of marking out these zones here. So the reason why I'm doing this to showcase to you guys is so you can back test this and see if this works. You can see if this is completely bullcrap that I made up, or maybe Ryan is onto something. So what I want to do here now is draw another zone at 2 a.m. which is roughly like right here, starts here to here, and then when it actually starts pulling up is like 7 a.m., which is like right here. It's like right here. This is like that 7 a.m. candle, 6 to 7 a.m. Okay, and then I'm gonna draw 2 a.m., which is right here, this candle here, and then the 7 a.m. candle is actually right here again. The beginning of this candle is like right here. Okay, and then we're gonna draw, where's 2 a.m., 2 a.m., 2 a.m. Wow, 2 a.m. is right here. Go figure. And then 7, 8, 9. Let me see, 7. Yep, 7, 8, 9. Wow, go figure. Then we got 2 a.m., 2 a.m., 2 a.m. Oh, right here. Okay, cool. Then we got the 7, 8 a.m. I wonder where that is. Oh, it's the pullback right here. Okay. And we can actually keep doing this, guys. So, like for instance, we have the 2 a.m. is like right here. And then the full reversal is around New York, which is around 5, 6, 7, which is around roughly around this area. And you can, guys, just test this for yourself and see. Okay, like I'm not gonna keep going everything for you guys, but you will see that the market will usually hit a higher low around these areas, around these times. Do you guys see that? Or it'll make like a really good pullback. Do you guys see this? Okay, cool. Look, so let me even look at 2 a.m. Well, this is kind of like right here. This is like 2. And then this is probably around New York time. Yeah, this is around New York time reversed. Okay, so what you'll notice, right? Let's look at Friday. Let's look at Friday. If you would have looked at London session, you would have seen, again, look, if we have, let's go to our real and our Euro USD chart that I have for you guys. That I think I had marked out. Ooh, look at this. Now, hold on. Let's do this side by side. Wouldn't that be fancy? Let's go side by side. And then let's take this chart. Hey, stop it. Be nice. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, it's a 5-minute. Hold on. Wait, no. Hold on. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I lost it. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see here. If I can find it. So we have this one. Hold on. I don't have the other Euro USD chart that marked up. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Really quick. Orlando. No. I gotta. Is it FXEM? No. It's like process of elimination, y'all. Forex ICE. No. I'm only gonna try like 2 more times. If I don't find it, oh well. Cause I don't wanna spend all day looking for it. But I could have swore that I had it. And no, I don't. Let's see. Yeah, okay. But let's see. Okay, for some whatever reason, this is real time. For whatever reason, it's not working when I try to. I knew that it was right. For whatever reason, when I'm trying to separate it, guys, I'm sorry. When I'm trying to fix it, it's like it's not working. Like it doesn't want to participate. For whatever reason, It doesn't want to. It just doesn't want to act right. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to complain here. I'm not going to waste time. So, my point, guys, is that remember how we drew this 4-hour zone? I'm sorry about the delay, guys, but it's just acting funny. So, remember how we drew this zone here? Look, right? So, this was the 4-hour zone, right? Do you guys remember? I first drew my chart on EURUSD. Now, let's go to our sessions, right? Wow. So, this actually happened right at that zone that we drew on the other chart. Wow, you see the confluence right there? Okay. And the zone was actually like green, if y'all remember money green. Okay. So let's make it money green, right? So let me put this one up here so you guys can see. I'm going to make it a red chart. Okay. So you guys see here, right? We drew the session times, the critical times and when the market's going to move for Euro USD. And right here, we draw our zones, right? So again, if we were to draw our zones, you see how that overlaps at the beautiful session time? I miss you too, James. Trust me, bro. So you guys see this, right? Okay. So you'll realize that when you have like your zones marked up and you kind of understand for each pair when they're going to move, if you can just back test this, guys. Back test session times of that pair. And that's why I say it's critical to know your pair. I know Euro USD moves London and New York. I know that at those critical moments are where it's usually going to hit a higher time frame zone, or it's going to give me a low or high for the day. Okay, as you see like here, right? Look, this is a perfect reversal at the high of the day, London session. And then what did it do? It pulled back. And then at the peak of New York session, which is around 7, 8 a.m., as Leela stated, right? Got your name right this time, Leela, right? Dropped again. Okay, dropped again. Let's go. Jaquil, let's go. You feel me? Let's go. Turn up. All right. So this is something you guys can study. All right. You can literally, if you want to, study Euro USD. Draw your zones at the 2 a.m. mark, kind of like 2 to 4 a.m. And then for your New York sessions, bracket from like 7 to like 10 a.m. And you'll see like, wow, the market usually makes its high or low of the day or gives you a really nice pullback area. So like right here, this was the low, and then it went up, and then for New York, it pulled back and then shot up. Okay, so that was like a pullback, a nice pullback area. This right here was the high for London. Okay, pulled back up. New York session was a good pullback area, then continued to drop. Again, the markets are manipulated like crap, guys. All right, there's a reason why these things happen at certain times. This isn't random stuff. All right, you have to understand that this is a $1 trillion a day market. Big hedge funds, like the Rothschilds and all these crazy wealthy billionaire families, they trade stuff like this. They own the banks. They all trade this. They manipulate the market so that they can make money every day off people who put their 401k in their savings. Okay? That's what they're doing with your money. They're trading stuff like this. They're manipulating the market, making money off your hard-earned money that you've been working for your entire life. So it is manipulated like heck. And what you need to do is understand that. Not that's a bad thing. I mean, it is a bad thing, but you can take advantage of that. Okay? You can take advantage of that by just understanding kind of the quick little tips that they have and that they give you as far as at these times, you're usually going to hit a high of the day or a retracement. A really nice retracement at these key levels, at these key time frames, these key time sessions. Okay? Like again, even down here, this was kind of a bounce off for resistance or support, and then there was a pullback, right? Pulled back down, and then the pullback, and then shot up. So both sessions were kind of like a pullback into the full move, right? this here was kind of like a small pullback, even though this wasn't kind of like the high of the day. The high of the day was like up here, but it dropped, and then you had like a really nice reversal. This was like 6.5, 6.7, you know. So this was kind of choppy, honestly, in New York session. But the London move was really nice. Okay, the London move was really nice. And you'll see that this doesn't play every day. Nothing in the market is absolute, okay? But you will see the majority of the time this works out. Okay, so don't quote me, oh, Ryan, it didn't work today. Well, bro, it's not gonna work every day, okay? If I was a fortune teller and can call it every day, I'd be a millionaire already. All right, I'd be making millions every day. But what I'm saying is that the majority of the time, it is going to move around these sessions and like make the high or retracement of the day. Okay. So you see like here was the retracement on London, drop down. We had a lower time frame zone here. This was around New York session, boom, shoots up. Okay. So you can catch the lows and highs or just kind of learning how to time-based trade. Okay. The power of time. All right. You guys getting this? You guys liking this? Oh, I see the sevens dropping and everything. Y'all going crazy. Time-based trading, guys. Exactly, my friends. All right. Understand? Cherry said, give us more of your time. I didn't even go over much. All I went over is time-based trading. And look how long it's 10:30, guys. Look, we're like an hour in, hour and 15 minutes in already. You know, I didn't even go over market structure and candlesticks and all this other stuff. Okay, but what you can do is use this to study. For y'all who are serious about trading, I promise you this will help you tremendously. Like literally, if you take what I'm telling you serious right now and you backtest what the heck I'm telling you, all right, you will see like, holy moly, Ryan knows what he's talking about. And what I'm telling you is because I've done it. I have done this, hundreds of hours doing this. So I promise you, once you start doing this, you're going to see the confluence, and it's going to aid you into being confident in the markets as far as times go. So the reason why it's going to be important too, like some of y'all trade at the dumbest times. I'm just being honest. Y'all are like, Ryan, it's like 5, 6 p.m. Euro looks like a good sell. I'm like, what? What? What are you doing? 5, 6 p.m. trying to sell Euro USD. Or what, bro? Do you not know how Euro USD works? Just from that question, I know they have not studied Euro USD. Okay? Because if you study what I'm telling you right now, it will keep you out of the market at the dumbest times. All right? Jacoil said it used to be me. Well, at least you can own up to it, bro. Okay? At least you can own up to it, my brother. Listen, we all got to get better. Kevin said, you've been thinking about this, man? I'm here for you, bro. Barbara, take care. This is recorded, guys. This is recorded. Okay. So, again, taking this theory, we are only going to trade Euro USD based off like 2 a.m., like London session open, maybe a little bit earlier, and then New York session around these times. And you'll realize the first couple hours of these times are really the only time you should be trading this pair, right? Because at these times, look, at these times, you get the best optimal entries to sell, right? The best optimal entries to boom, catch that downtrend. The best optimal entries to boom, catch another down. I'm trying to tell you guys, like, I'd say 80% of the time it's like that. Catch the optimal time frames to trade, and that's like 50% of the battle. Okay? This is how I want to trade. Thank you, bro. A lot of confirmation, my brother. No problem, Liddell. Okay, Angie. 8 candle for each open. Got you. Okay, guys, you understanding? Does this make sense? All right. Does this make sense so far? Again, guys, look, look, it shoots up, the retracement. So usually these times are usually going to be the retracement or the high. Look, then drops. Okay. So this right here was the retracement, 2 a.m. Boom. And then right here, market reversal, probably on a higher time frame zone or something. Look, like, we extend this out. Look, it's like a higher time frame zone. Look, I'm just looking at it. Look at it. Higher time frame zone hits it. Boom. Sell. Oh wait, look at this. Oh, extends it. Oh, boom. Sell. Oh, look at this. Now it bounces over here. Oh, boom. Buy. Look. Jeez. Look at that. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Make sense? So it's like, boom, you could have sold here. Boom, you could have sold here. Boom, you could have bought here. As it broke through the zone finally. Right? So when you add the time confluence, right, just study it yourself, guys, and you will become way more confident. All right. Look, I'm done. That's too much. That's too much keys, right? I literally just dropped the keys to the Ferrari to y'all. Y'all can drive away as fast as you want now. GBP USD is it? Yes, correct, Isaac. Is the same. GBP is what, bro? What type of pair or what session does GBPs move, Isaac? Car? Right? Isaac said, does GBP USD move at the same time? Yo, y'all stop answering for Isaac. Let the man answer. He's a grown man. He can answer the question. Okay. I'm waiting for Isaac. Let me see. London, exactly, my brother, right? So you have GBP, which is London. Then you have USD, which is obviously New York USD session, right? So you put those together, we have the same exact formula. Those are the main two sessions you should be trading for GBP USD. If you have an Asian-based pair, then you want to start from, I would say, maybe 7 p.m. to maybe 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to trade those. So that is kind of the good time frame to trade those. All right. What's up, Austin? You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. All right. So I'm over this, guys. Y'all done? Look, it's recorded. I'm about to go over some other stuff now. Y'all ready? How do you find out the time frames for each pair? How do you find the time frames? Or let me see who said that. Nadira. You go up here, my dear. Look. Right here. You see that? If you don't have that, then you probably have to add it to your watch list over here, your time frame watch list. Right? So I have them starred. So if you want to add it, like let's say I want to add the 30 seconds, I star it, boom, and then you see the 30S, right? Which I'm going to delete because that is probably crap. Okay. But you can add your time frames. All right there. No, meaning the best times to trade for each pair. Oh, okay. So okay. So I'll write that down for you guys. All right. So here we go. Best times to trade. Okay. So I'm just gonna say best times to trade. Okay. So I'm gonna say for New York we have 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I'm gonna say London we have 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. All right, and then we're gonna say Asian. Well, okay. Okay, well, all right. Actually, I'm gonna give you guys really what it is. It's like really 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. for me. So basically, I kind of like an hour before London starts, if that makes sense. So London really starts at 2 a.m., but I like starting an hour earlier, if that makes sense. Right? I kind of like to be early because sometimes the move starts early. All right, does that, you guys got me? So for Asian, so I'm just giving you my personal times that I like. For Asian, it's 8 p.m. I say to 11 p.m. So even though Asian starts typically around 9, right? We start at 9. If you start at 8, sometimes the move happens an hour before. Okay? So this is just me, exactly. So I like the 1 a.m. better because if you can get in an hour before, it's like, remember how like New York kind of starts at like 8 a.m.? That 7 a.m. is clutch. Always start an hour before, guys. All right, so this is all EST. So I'm not going to tell you what pair to trade, but based on whatever pair you're trading, you should be able to figure out which 2 sessions correlate. Okay, so if you have a New York-based pair, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. If you have a London-based pair, 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. If you have an Asian-based pair, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. EST. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, you guys got it? All right. Okay. I mean, that's the time. I'm trying to tell you guys the time confluence stuff. Fire. Okay. Fire. I'm trying to tell you, once you understand it, game over. Game over. You're gonna make so much money just off that. Just off that. All right. So let me go through just some. I'm gonna quickly go over a little bit of Fibonacci, a little market structure, and just a little bit of a little everything. And then I'll open up for questions. How does that sound? Waves? Face said waves. Okay, I'll do waves. Maybe I'll do waves. I mean, that's market structure too. You trade AU, that's an Aussie-based pair. What's the time for that? Tony said, what is the time for that? Bro, you tell me what time it is, Tony. I have it written right here, bro. You tell me, Tony. I'm waiting for Tony to answer, y'all. He said, what time to trade AUDUSD? You tell me, Tony. I just broke it down for you, bro. Come on. Come on. Hey, Tony. I like the way you do. Hey, Tony. If I could, I'd pip like you. Tony the Tiger, bro. Where Tony? My guy left the whole chat. Tony, I'm waiting for your answer, bro. What's going on there? Tony, what? Okay, 7 a.m. No, Tony. You said Asia session, bro. You said Asia. What time does Asia start? Well, kind of that was a trick question. 8 p.m. Correct. Bingo, Tony, right? So what's the other session, right? If it's AUDUSD, right? We have AUD. Okay, this is horrible. We have AUD, and then we have USD. Then we have NY. Correct. Tony, see, I know you're smart, Tony. Get out of here, man. Trying to play like you're dumb or something. Stop it. Right? Then we have USD. Right? So these are the 2 times you should be trading, bro. NY, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., and then Asia, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Charma said, some be nice, some don't know your humor. Well, they better get to know my humor, Charma. It's Charma, right? It's not Karma, right? Or is I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah, it's Charma.
All right. See? Oh, thank you. I'm making sure. Okay. Sydney, I don't really trade Sydney, Saoshi. I don't really trade Sydney. Okay. Charma and Charity. Hey, let's go. Sabrina, this was a great session. I gotta go. We ready? Thank you. No problem, Sabrina. Oh, they're twins. Oh, I know y'all twins. Twins. Hey. So you good, Tony? You good now, right? All right, bro. So again, you take whatever pairs you're trading and you correlate them to the 2 sessions that they correlate with, and those are the times you're gonna trade. Right? You're either gonna have a London and an Asian-based pair, you're gonna have a London New York based pair, or you're gonna have a New York and Asian based pair. You gotta have one of the three. Or okay. So you pick whatever it is, and then you correlate to the time sessions, and just that alone is going to maximize your trade efficiency. Okay. You got me? All right. So what will EU will be tomorrow? Your bias, please. I don't really have a bias, Brit, to be honest. As far as like, am I looking to buy or sell it? I really don't have anything. I'm kind of just right now waiting to see what it does. Like I do have like my markup, as you guys see right here, right? But as you see, it's kind of in the middle of my zones here, right? It kind of rejected this zone up here, right? But I'm not sure on what it's gonna do, especially kind of on the Monday. I I don't know. So what I would do is I would just wait to see what happens around New York session. So I'm gonna wait kind of London Asians or Asian into London. I kind of always wait. I don't trade Sundays. I kind of wait until Monday New York session to trade. And by that time, I'll figure out what it wants to do. I'll figure out if it goes up here, if it rejects this level, then I'll probably look to sell it. You know, that's probably, but what if it comes like all the way down here and then gives me a really nice like double bottom and starts to reverse up here, then I'll buy it. Listen, I'm just going with the market. I'm not into predicting. I'm not into, oh, it's definitely going to shoot down. I'm into where's it going to go today? Because wherever it's going to go today, I'm going to make money. I don't care if it goes down, up, side to side. Well, I don't want to go side to side, but I want to go up or down. Okay. And whichever ways they go, I'm going to go with it. Okay. Triple R. No, it's a triple R. Exactly, my brother. Can someone drop the triple R's for all my new people? What are the three R's? What are the three R's? Because I know there's a lot of new people in here. So I'm just gonna drop the three R's. And of course my girl Charity said it first. Okay. Retest, reject, and then you react. Okay. So you want to always react in the market. Okay. You always want to react. You never want to just impulsively get in. The three R's. Okay. This is how you want to trade, guys. Three R's. So you want to wait for the market to do what you want it to do. You want it to hit your zones, all right, or areas that you feel of confluence that you're pretty confident in. So let's say it goes up to, again, let's say it goes up to this area up here. Let's say it goes up to here. Well, this is a daily zone up here. So if it starts to reject and then come down, it's doing the three R's, right? Okay. Then I'm happy. All right. So that's the way I like to trade. It's just reacting off of the levels that it's hitting. You wait for the retest of that level, the rejection of that level, and then you can react. Okay. All right. I see you, Charity. You do know. You do know. All right. Pretty much like an hour and a half in, guys. So what I want to do is kind of like wrap it up with just a quick overall view of like just market structure, Fibonacci. I know that was requested. Entries. Let's see if I can do that literally in 15 minutes. And then I can open up for questions. Because I at least want to get off here by like 11:30. Because we all know the whole hour thing didn't work out too well. So it's 11 o'clock, so we're like an hour and a half in. So I guess this is going to like 2 hours, y'all. So as usual, Jessica. Noah said, let's go. Let's go, Noah. It never works. I know. We try anyway. We try. So let's get a fresh chart, and I'm gonna just drop the other stuff for you guys here. So we're gonna keep that chart up because I like it. We're gonna keep that chart because I like it. We're going, since it's one of my main favorite pairs. So let's do HA, okay? And let me delete this. I appreciate you too, Madeline. Madeline was calling me the light skin legend over there. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, man. Okay. So what's the first thing I should go over, guys? Fibonacci, entries, market structure. What y'all want? Entries. The first three things that I see. Let me see. Does pium pium mean entries, Madeline? Fib, entries. I got fibs and entries. All right. Wait, it all depends on Madeline. Is pium entries, Madeline? Is that what you meant by that? Because that will dictate whether we start with entries or not. Yes? Okay, all right. We're starting with entries, y'all. If y'all don't stop messing with my charts, I'm going to come through and light skin beat y'all up. Light skin style. All right. So let me go with my entries. So, okay. First of all, entries are on what time frames, guys? What time frames do I take my entries on? They said the 5. Charity, see, she beat you, Charity. See, you're not fast enough. You're not fast enough. You gotta be quicker than that. Y'all see the commercial? Gotta be quicker than that. Yeah. Faith Woodard. Correct. The 5 minute. Says the 5 minute. The 5 minute is love. Get familiar with the 5 minute chart, y'all, because if you want the sniper diaper entries, you know, I said a diaper, but they don't stink. I'm trying to tell you, the sniper entries, fire. Okay. It's how you get really, really good risk rewards is when you look at the 5 minute charts. But you can only go to the 5 minute chart is if you start from the daily and work your way down. So you start with the daily, then you draw your 4 hour zone, then you draw your 1 hour zone, then you look at your market structure, then you look at your time of the day confluence, and then you look at your 5 minute, and you get the picture. Okay? You get the picture. So let's take the example I had today. Let's look at Euro USD. Okay, because I really want to look at our time confluence since I just taught you guys this, right? So let's really look at this. Let's look at the 5 minute. And then, right, so we look at the 1 hour and you see clearly how this was like a overall zone. Hold on, let me get the arrows out the way because they're kind of annoying me. But this area here, right? Because I want you to pay attention to this zone here. Again, it hit in a 4 hour zone here, and then it hit our London time around 2 a.m. Around 2 a.m., this is what Euro USD did. Okay. It dropped into this level on the 5 minute and then pushed up. Okay. So what am I looking for on the 5 minute? The first thing I'm looking for is some type of bullishness on a lower time frame. Well, look at this right here. What we have right here, does anyone know what this candlestick formation is? I'm going to highlight it with a red. Come on, I know y'all been paying attention to the candlestick Bible. What is that right there? What is that right there? A bullish engulfing. Okay. A railroad. It is. Well, to me, railroads are like this, actually. CT, railroads are like this. They're like perfect engulfings, right? They're kind of like these patterns right here. That's why I call railroad patterns, when they're like perfect. They're not really engulfing like 2.0 or 3.0, like basically double or triple the previous candle. You see what I'm saying? All right. So those are kind of like railroads to me, right? This isn't a railroad. This is more like a bullish engulfing, like a really nice textbook bullish engulfing. So for me, I like to look for some type of bullish candlestick pattern. This is why I told you guys to study the candlestick Bible and to understand candlestick patterns. This is why I have a candlestick chart, because this will help you read the candlestick patterns. I just read it myself like 3 times, but you get it. Okay? So my point is you go, it can be any time frame. You're looking for the 15-minute, maybe even the 30. Look at the 30. The 30 just engulfed actually. Look at the 45-minute. Okay, that didn't really go. Look at the 1 hour. Wow, boom. We have a really crazy big engulfing on the 1 hour afterwards. Right? So my point is that when you go to the 15-minute and the 5-minute, you're gonna look for some type of bullishness, some type of candle pattern, some type of maybe like you guys were saying, maybe a head and shoulders pattern, maybe, right? Maybe something like that. Okay. You know, maybe some, well, this looks really wacky, but you guys get my point, right? It could be a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, it can be like a double bottom down here. It can be a candlestick formation, just some type of pattern, some type of confirmation on the lower time frames here. Okay, and that's all I'm looking for entries, guys. You're looking for it to hit zones at a specific time with your time confluence, and then you're looking for the pullback slash or candlestick engulfing pattern here. Okay, and for me personally, I always look for the pullbacks, okay, on the 5-minute, right? So as like this, as this candle paints, this like this whole, these last 3 candles here are the 15-minute engulfing. And so like I'll put this right here, or I'll show you guys, well, no, let me delete the red one. And so the top of this candle is right here. That's the 15-minute. So let's go to the 5-minute, right? And this is the 15-minute candle. It closed right here. Okay. So after we get that, which is on the 15-minute, okay, let's see here. Oops. Which is on the 15-minute right here. Okay, now what we're going to try to do is get in on the pullback. Okay, so basically on this next candle, which is like this one right here, is when we're going to try to buy. Because we got rejection of this zone. So there's a lot of things. This is 3R, the retest rejection of the zone. We have the time confluence at the zone. And then on the 15-minute, we have the bullish engulfing on this zone. Okay? There's a lot of confluence here for me, right? As far as like this London session on Euro USD. Right, so this was a really good buy for London. All right. So then what you want to do is sell the next candle, and you want to sell it as it's coming down. Okay. You sell it. So literally there isn't a bearish candle to show you, but on the 1 minute, it happens on the 1 minute, basically. Like the red candle here, like on the 1 minute is when you start buying. Right. So what you want to do is kind of switch your mindset, guys. When you really want sniper entries, because this is again just about entries right now, you want to buy when people are selling and you want to sell when people are buying. Okay, so Ryan, what do you mean by that? What I mean is the overall trend is up, right? But on the smaller time frame, you want to get in where people are doing the opposite. Okay, I'll say that again. So if the higher time frame is going up on your USD, what we want to do is go to the lower time frames and find when people are selling so we can buy. All right? Do you understand? So as people are selling is when we want to buy. While people are selling again is when we want to buy. Right? But we're not just going to blindly buy because people are selling. We're going to wait for rejection at our levels to buy. Okay, because could you have bought here? Sure. Could you bought here? Sure. But the reason we would have bought here is because we got clear rejection at this zone, right? And the price action and also the time confluence is around 2 a.m. London session. There's just a lot of things that scream, hey, this thing is ready now to go up, right? Because if you would have done your homework, you would know that Euro USD usually makes highs or lows around 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. or the New York session around, 7, 8, 9 a.m. And you can only know this by back testing, beautiful people. There's no other way. By doing your own homework. I can't do the homework for you, okay? You can't hire one to do the homework for you either. I know in this new age society, you can have people do homework for you now. You can literally have people do essays for you. Just pay them like $20 on Fiverr or something. It's crazy. Okay? But this is something you can't force anyone to do for you. You want to make 6 figures with this and make $5, $6, $7, $8,000 a day, you got to do the hard stuff. You got to do the work. There's nothing I can teach you. There's no amount of sauce, quote unquote, that I can give you that is going to equate to you studying your ass off and understanding the markets on your own. Nothing. Okay? So really heed to what I'm telling you. Like when I'm telling you to study the time sessions and to back to certain things, you probably should do it. Because this alone will give you 10 times more confidence in the markets. Okay? So, but again, just by adding all of these things at once, there was a lot of confluences / confirmations that this trade will go up. And that is why, again, we're going to look on the 5-minute and try to catch it while it's going down to go up. Now, again, this didn't really work out so well because we didn't really catch a red candle, right? But it still was a valid buy after the 15-minute engulfing here, okay? Because of this pattern here. So let's look at a few other examples for entries, okay? So again, let's look at here, or let's look at these two, okay? So again, the same stuff, the same thing over and over. Look, this candle here, what is it? Bearish engulfing, right? Y'all see that? Do you not see it's the same exact thing at the same exact time? Do y'all see that? The same exact thing at the same exact time on the same exact time frame, 15-minute time frame. 2 a.m. again. High of the day. Friday, 2 a.m. Low of the day. Okay, all right. Just making sure I'm not seeing things here. Okay, all right. So now we're going to 5-minute time frame. Let's see if we see anything on the 5-minute. Again, you use the 5 and 15. I actually like the 5-minute better. Now, what do we have on the 5-minute? This is what I really like to see on the 5-minute. What I think, what was it? Not KC, or CT, I think said it. The railroad pattern. I like to see stuff like this here. Okay, so you could have sold. Could you have sold after you saw this type of pattern? Of course. Okay, it's definitely aggressive, but a very doable sell. Okay, to me, what would be a better sell is after the 15-minute, that 15-minute engulfing, all right, which is a slightly higher time frame, but more stable and higher probability pattern, because simply because of the time frame difference. Because 15-minute is stronger than the 5, right? 30 minutes stronger than the 15, 45 minutes stronger than 30, right? The higher the time frame, the stronger the pattern, okay? But again, if you look at the 5-minute, you could even got a way better entry, right? You could have got the crazy sniper entry. Just now looking at your time frame confluence, right? Then you're looking at your time session confluence, your market structure zones, the overall trend of the market, and then looking at your candlestick patterns themselves. Okay? Literally. Look, and then it actually dropped down. Look, then we had another pattern here. Look, another bearish engulfing candlestick pattern right there. Another entry right there. Boom. You technically had 2 entries there. Okay, go to the 15-minute. All right, on Thursday. So there was multiple entries for London on that pair. And actually, as we remember, right, if we go to our other session, our other chart, look at it. Look at it. Look where it hit, guys. Look. 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 Was this not a daily zone? Look, let's go to the daily. Let's go to the daily. Look. Was this not a daily zone that we drew? Okay, now let's go to the 4-hour. This gray zone. Do y'all remember the gray zone I drew when I first started this whole thing? Okay. Now let's go to the 1-hour. Look. 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 Look at it. Look at it. I'm gonna force you to look. Look at it. Okay. Right. So this was again at 2 a.m. Do you guys see? So it was 2 a.m. into a daily zone. You got rejection at that daily zone. Evening star pattern. Ooh, look at Jermaine popping off with the more patterns. Exactly. Evening star pattern on the 1-hour. Look at that. Jermaine popping off. Cameron said, man, that's powerful. My mind is blown. Mind blown. It's already blown off, bro. Get the pieces from the floor, my man. Pick it up. I need your head intact right now. Okay? But I'm trying to show you guys, right? That everything correlates. Everything I'm teaching you works. I promise you. Okay? So look, we're going back to Thursday, right? And we drew our time frames, our little boxes on when things should happen, right? And then you'll see here that like we had our candlestick, multiple entries, right? And then even here, this was New York session. Remember this time around 7, 8, 9 a.m. Okay, let's see what happened here. Let's go to the 5-minute. Okay, we go to the 5-minute, and actually, for anyone who was on my session on Thursday, I actually sold Euro USD at this time. Do you guys remember that? We actually sold Euro USD. I don't know if you guys were on. Glenn, were you on with me? Okay. For y'all who don't believe me, let me see. For y'all who don't believe me, I got the receipts. If you want to follow me on Trading View, guys, here you can follow me on Trading View. Just type in Ryan Grimes. Was it July 9th? Yeah, it was July 9th, right? Look, Euro USD short. Look, I'll show you if this thing would load. Wait, what? Okay, I'm sorry guys, because my computer is being retarded. What is going on here? Let's go to Ryan. Come on, what are you doing here? Look, Carol Baskin, y'all. What? Carol, I don't have time today. I don't have the time. That's stuff to do here. Carol, leave me alone. I don't have time, Carol. I don't have time. Carol. Carol's is... She don't want to see me win today, y'all. She don't want to see Ryan give y'all the craziest gems in Forex history. She just don't. Like, I'm clicking my drop down. Everything's, look, everything is just like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, what's going on here? Jesus. What is up with my trading view, y'all? It's broken. It's broken. It's half working. The right side of my chart is blank. I mean, whatever. Maybe I should restart my browser. I think. Let's see if I restart my browser, y'all, because maybe that's what I gotta do. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, for some reason, it's not working. But, you know, I'm not going to get too mad. I'm not going to get too mad, but someone's hating on the fact that I can't even see my own markups, yo. Like, whatever. Whatever. This is pissing me off, actually. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Inspector Gadget. Da-da-da-da-da. Carol. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna cry, even though I kind of want to cry. Whatever. Not really cry, because that's way too light skinned. But like, you know, like kind of like, oh man. But anyway, I did sell, and you can check my receipts on my own trading view since Carol Baskin was screwed up. Whatever. I'm pissed. Whatever. But I did say sell, guys, and it was like, I don't know, 10, 15 pip stop, 12, 13 pip stop, and the target was down here, and we sold it, and we made a shit ton of money, and that's the end of my story. Okay? Sorry for using the S word, but Carol pissed me off. So yes, we did sell though, okay? Again, there was a lot of confluence, right? So I'm obviously in real time. You guys probably didn't see that I had like all this stuff, right? Like look, like if you look at our zones, right? Like look at the confluence of those zones. So we were selling up here. We were selling up here, right? And then targeting down here, kind of actually into this zone here. Okay. But again, if you look at the higher time frame zone, rejected the higher time frame, then pulled back into it, rejected again. And I was convinced after all that rejection of the higher time frame zones, okay, let's go down. And then also the dollar index was looking bullish at that time, which it was. Okay. But simply because we were in the right time, right, we got in, right? And again, the light blue boxes are the time sessions. Okay. You guys see that? So that's how I get my entries. It's really based off the time confluence, and then you go to the 5-minute chart and you look for the rejection. And if you guys know, my first entry was based right here off the 5-minute railroad pattern. Boom. Come on. Come on. Come through. You feel me? Just come through with the wins. That's all I want. All right. Come through. And that's it. All right. And then at that point, your stop loss was like 7, 8, 10 pips. 12 pips. Come on. Come on. You're really not risking that many pips right there. And you know, we literally went in maybe 5 pip drawdown for a 40 pip move, 50 pip move. Come on. Come on. Who's doing that? All right, this is like a 50 pip move, y'all. Like, actually, we kind of got out around here, actually. It was like 30 pips. Our first TP was like right here. So we ended up taking like 30, and then some people ended up riding it out all the way to 50. But the drawdown was so minimal, okay? The risk to reward on this trade was really good. Okay? So it's all about the time confluence, number one, and then looking for the 5-minute, 15-minute rejection at your zones. That's it. That's entries. I mean, you know, without going too crazy into it. Got it? TP was 2. Yes. TP was 50. Yes, I got it. Oh, Glenn. See, Glenn said he did get it. Look at that. I'm not lying, right? If I'm lying, I'm flying, Glenn. And obviously, I don't have wings. Right? So my man Glenn said he did catch that move. But I did say a TP1, take 50%, put your stop loss to break even, and then ride the rest if you want. Right? How did you draw the stop start indicator? So that's the long session tool. Tayande. So what you got to do is go to the left here. I went over in the beginning of the session how to use the tools, so you can listen to the replay, but you click the short or long position, hit the short position, right? And then you click this, and then boom, you get it. Okay. And then you can edit it how you want, right? You kind of got to play with it to understand it, and then you can kind of mark out your take profit and stop loss zones. Okay. No cap. No cap. Valerie said you got that one. Okay, cool. So now you see the reason why I got into that trade, guys. Okay. So the last thing I want to go over, which was the last highly coveted subject topic, was fibs. What I saw was entries and fibs. So I think now I just want to go over fibs and then we're done. I dropped a lot for 2 hours. All right, you guys cool with that? Those are like the two highly requested things. Okay. All right, cool. So now let's go over fibs, guys. All right, really quickly. So when it comes to fibs, let me see what chart do I want to use. Let's go to AJ.